The seductive styling of the 2022 Mazda CX-9 elevates your idea of what a three-row CUV can be.
Get 0% financing on a new Mazda CX-9 at Baton Rouge's Mazda dealer, Team Mazda.
That would be concerning and maybe set a precedent moving forward.
If you had plans to be outside, you might hit a couple of these little passing showers.
A drug bust and a few arrests made. Look at what they hauled in here.
Good Wednesday morning.
You're welcome to it, everybody. So 9 News now at a brand new time this week, and this is kind of going to be it going forward. 7 o'clock. You're used to joining us at 9:15. We're going to keep reiterating the fact that we have shifted times just to kind of continue that the mothership broadcast from the big studio. So 9 News Now, WAFB Plus, every morning now at 7 o'clock. You can still watch a video on demand whenever you'd like.
And we're doing this because we want to make sure that you don't feel like you're missing any gaps in our coverage. We are following the latest in our weather and traffic, and before we get to Dr. Steve Caparata and Jared Silverman, we have to talk about our news headlines, including a news alert that you probably woke up to. We sent this probably around 4 in the morning.
So we're taking you here to, this is actually a Breck Park in Baton Rouge, murder investigation. Of course, our Dion Guillory was part of this earlier this morning. That's why you're seeing it. 23-year-old shot and killed in the park. This happened, roughly mid-morning yesterday, and they waited to make sure all the T's and I's were dotted and crossed, that kind of thing, but now identifying as 23-year-old Troy Williams. Yeah, the Troy Williams was actually found with gunshot wounds in a Breck Park there, located 4100 block of Geronimo Street near Plank Road. We found out about this right around 2:45 this morning. So still trying to figure out a motive here, still trying to figure out who may be involved, but if this sounds familiar, maybe you know the victim, maybe you know his whereabouts, anything that can help the investigation to find out who maybe have pulled the trigger, call Crime Stoppers at 344-STOP. This is going to be going on a little bit later this morning. A procession honoring the 2 lives lost, the 2 officer pilots from Baton Rouge Police. It's still hard to make sense of all of this, right? Really starting with that search in the field and then leading to that helicopter crash in West Baton Rouge Parish. We're talking about the procession now for Sergeant David Poirier, Corporal Scotty Canizaro. Today, this is going to be a really unique opportunity to honor not only them, but their families and their colleagues. The procession going to start from the West Baton Rouge Coroner's Office, making its way to BRPD headquarters, ending up, of course, there on Airline Highway. You have the police memorial right there, right? And so they're asking for those of you who want to be a part of this, come on out, be there by 10:30. And that's when they expect the procession to get there, maybe a little bit after that. So you know, we expect to be on the air for you to bring you that as well, because it is this is big for the community right now. We want to make sure that you have every opportunity to pay your respects wherever you might be. And that may be at work, so you can stream this on your phone on the 9 News app and on WAV Plus, but a unique way to show your support. Okay, so from that to honoring a pair to looking for a pair. These Ascension Parish, right? Gonzalez specifically, looking for who these 2, they know who they are, trying to track them down. These are pretty clear photos from surveillance images, both wanted for theft. So Gonzales PD asking for your help to track down Cameron New and Brandon Williams. If either of these individuals look familiar to you, maybe you can help police out there. Crime Stoppers number call, of course, 344-STOP. Again, wanted for theft. Last seen roughly in the Denham Springs area. Does that sound familiar to you? Do they look familiar to you? Wow, there you go. So there you go. Brandon Williams and Cameron New. Okay, from that to this. This is a continuing story, and it's going to be for a while. The strong line of storms that just rushed through parts of the South over the weekend, the damage that was done, the death that it caused. But now you begin to see these big hearts from all over, including Louisiana, rushing in to help. So we've been talking about the Salvation Army and their good efforts to help all week. We've got a group from the Salvation Army of the Greater Baton Rouge area, a group of volunteers heading to Running Fork, Mississippi, to help out the folks there with whatever they may need, whether that's a lot of what we saw during the 2016 flood, people tearing down homes, people tearing down whatever they need to make sure that these people can start over. Matt, these are our neighbors. They're not that far from us. No, it's not. And we know what they're going through, be it hurricanes or strong storms or tornadoes or whatever. So what's going on until Thursday, right? They're going to head to Rolling Fork on Thursday to deliver all this. Well, welcome to Wednesday. So you still got some time to make your way out there and be a part of this. A great opportunity to show that heart and repay some of the efforts that have come our way. Another opportunity, if you're sitting at home and you're thinking, well, I can't make the trip, easy. Text MS Tornadoes to 51555. A monetary donation goes a really long way. And think of how far a dollar can stretch when you're talking about buying in bulk. That's water, blankets, anything that they may need during this time can really help. It really could help. helping our military veterans, specifically those Vietnam veterans. 50 years since the last combat troops pulled out of Vietnam. A special event going on today down at the River Center.
Look, man, we can never say thank you enough. We can never have the opportunity to shine a spotlight on our local veterans. So today at the Raising Cane's River Center, the city of Baton Rouge is hosting a really special commemorative ceremony for veterans, and they're asking you to come out. They're asking your family to come out, especially if you have a Vietnam era veteran. We'd love to say thank you.
It wasn't too long ago, the city of Baton Rouge and the parish of EBR was declared a Purple Heart City, Purple Heart Parish. And a little bit later on today, we were kind of given a heads up on this. The Raising Cane's River Center is going to be declared a Purple Heart building. And so when you talk about the ability to truly recognize our veterans, trying to do as much as possible, and what a great event it should be later on today.
Can you believe there are 85,000 Vietnam era veterans just in the capital region? That's a lot. So still many ways to opportunity and say thank you. Give them their flowers while they're here.
Exactly. That's perfect.
Doors open at 9 a.m. at the River Center. The ceremony gets going at 10 a.m. Please, please, simple way to say thank you.
Are you, in fact, looking for a gig? Online career fair. So the job fairs and career fairs, they don't get much easier than just jumping online. Right. Here we go.
Yeah, LED Fast Start hosting theirs, and we've been talking about this all week to kind of give you a heads up about it. They are asking you to pre-register, and that's a good opportunity before it begins, getting a kind of a lay of the land to figure out what type of jobs we're talking about. 85 different vendors participating in this to hopefully fill some positions.
What they need you to do, though, as Liz mentioned, is register. Do it now for the event that happens a little bit later on today. They're going to run it from 4 to 7, 4 p.m. to 7 o'clock this evening. It's real easy to find the big gold, black registration bar right here. Jump online. Even if it doesn't turn anything, just check out what they have. That way you may know what's going on.
Oh,
this will be big today.
There's a lot going on. So not long ago that we told you that Southern University's head men's basketball coach resigning from his post. Who's taking over?
Well, we'll see. The official announcement, there's been some stuff talked about, right? Is it perhaps a former player of current athletic director Roman Banks, who's gone on to do some things right now? We will find out. Southern University making this official announcement at noon today up on the bluff there at the mini dome. So yeah, brand new chapter. This will be, I think, the 13, 14, 15th head coach for men's basketball at Southern University. So yeah, brand new chapter beginning.
One of the many things we're keeping our eyes on today. Another thing we're keeping our eyes on, the world of weather.
Always.
Steve, a cooler start to our Wednesday. Good morning.
Good morning, Liz. Yeah, if you're getting ready to head out the door, grab a sweater or jacket. We had briefly a pretty sunrise, but as expected, the sun now tucked behind clouds, mainly overcast this morning, and temperatures in the 50s just about area wide, although Macomb is now down to 49. Baton Rouge 54 degrees, Gonzales at 56. Tracking a little bit of green on radar right now. Now, as you look at this stuff south of I-10, most of that, I think, not reaching the ground as it stands right now. But these are some legitimate showers back here in East Texas, moving off to the east. So as that little disturbance rolls across the area later this morning on into the early afternoon, we could squeeze out a few showers. Let's give you a look at it now on future radar. Again, through about mid-morning, I think we're mainly dry. Can't rule out a few sprinkles, mainly dry. But as that feature comes across from Texas by late morning, lunchtime, early afternoon, a few showers will be possible. That's noon. Here we are again at 3 o'clock, pausing. A few showers still showing up. Late afternoon, not only should any threat of rain come to an end, actually should see some sunshine returning as well. But through the morning, going to be kind of gloomy out, clouds, cool outside, mostly in the 50s, maybe up to 61 by noon. High today in the upper 60s, not until late afternoon as we get some sunshine returning late. Here's that disturbance moving across Texas this morning. Otherwise, got a big storm system yet again along the west coast. Now that one, not expected to be such an issue for us, but it does look like that one could very well lead to another significant severe weather event up to our north. So already places like Memphis, St. Louis to near Chicago in a 3 out of 5 enhanced risk of severe weather Friday. Very possible we'll see part of this area get a further upgrade in addition in subsequent outlooks. We'll see. But this could be another significant severe weather outbreak locally. We do have near north of the state line right now, 1 out of 5 marginal risk, but overall, I do think the threat of any severe weather locally Friday into the weekend does appear to be pretty low. So today, a few spotty showers. We keep it cool. One more cool start tomorrow morning around 50 degrees, and that's it for the cool weather. We're up to 80 tomorrow afternoon, into the mid-80s by Friday with maybe a few spotty showers. Cold front moves in Friday this weekend, and again, meanders nearby. Still some uncertainty on those rain chances right now. We'll go with a few showers Saturday and Sunday. Right now, I'm not expecting anything major. A few showers linger into Monday, and then after that, looks like it gets even warmer. Upper 80s. Could be approaching 90 degrees by Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. All right, now we're coming up on 7:13. Let's get an update on your Wednesday morning commute with Jared.
90 degrees, yeah, that time already. Thank you, Dr. Steve. You are looking live at I-12, and this is actually near the 10-12 split. Both directions looking fine. It's been a much less eventful morning traffic-wise. That's good news. I-10 at Washington, the normal congestion coming away from downtown, eastbound, or going westbound towards the city, both looking fine. No issues going across the basin. A couple of accidents over in Lafayette that are just south of the I-10 corridor, but that won't affect it between here and there. And the very typical spot right here, I-12 westbound, as you make your way all the way, by the time you get to about Airline 61, once you get past that, it looks like it really clears up. Estimating right now that this is about a 9-mile backup. It's not completely backed up. There are a couple areas where it will move a little bit faster than that. Zooming out a little bit, we can look at our friends over towards the New Orleans area, where they do have an incident there, an accident, crash at 610 westbound, exit 1A. I don't think that's going to affect your drive, though, in between here and there. Certainly not to the airport at Kenner. Right now, normal time. It's been that way all morning if you're going out that way to catch a flight. Or if you're catching a flight closer to home, BTR, I-110 north, looks like it'll run you about 8 minutes, and the average speed over there is between 60 and 65 miles per hour. After a rough traffic day yesterday, this has been significantly better. Matt and Liz.
Jared, I was just thinking that 24 hours ago, it was looking pretty dicey for people trying to get in and around the capital region.
Well, if you're getting in and around the capital region right now, driving around smooth on the roads, it's almost one of those kind of roll the window down kind of days. If you like the cool conditions, no AC needed. But Dr. Steve was quick to tell us this morning. You're saying enjoy it now, Steve, because this is about it.
We've got about 24 hours left of this cool weather, so make the most of it while you can. It starts to warm up tomorrow.
Starts to warm up, as you mentioned, tomorrow. So there you go, folks. Getting ready for all that. We'll get you ready for it, too.
That's it. Stay with us in another 10 minutes.
There he is.
Dr. Steve, Jared,
I need to be back.
with your latest news headlines, and we are following all the things today. A busy day in our world. Keep your 9 News app on your phone with you. Bye.